Hey everybody, it's Angela with Home is for Making. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my keto bagels. It's pretty easy. I don't have a microwave, so I do it stovetop. So I'm going to show you how I do that. If you have a microwave, it's even easier. So I'm going to start with a double boiler action going on here. I don't have one, so I use a pot with some water, put a smaller pot inside. You're going to take about 2 ounces of cream cheese. And you're going to use 2.5 cups of either mozzarella, mine's a mix. And put that in there, and you're gonna let that melt. First I got a clump. I don't have this screen quite right, but oh well. Then I put the top back on there. I turn down the water. While that's happening, we're going to mix up the topping. I like to use a mix of sesame seeds, poppy seeds, and a little bit of chia seeds. I'm going to be putting in about a ½ teaspoon of each one. I'm hoping this isn't going to take too long. So if you make keto bagels, and use a different recipe, add it to the comments below because it's always great to try out new recipes. I keep trying different ones. See if there's ones I'm gonna like better. Sometimes I do add like garlic to mine. Today I'm not doing that because I just made some keto hazelnut like Nutella. So I want to give that a try, and I don't want that to be a garlicky bagel. So this should be starting to soften up. I don't know how well you can see. See it pretty good. A little bit of a glare. You want to give it a stir. Help it out. Like I said, if you're using a microwave, you just pop your cream cheese and your cheese in the microwave. I think it's for like a minute. I should see here for those of you guys who want to do that. Yep, microwave for about a minute. Mix together. You want it to start forming a dough-like consistency. Go for a little bit longer. So it really does take a little bit longer when you're doing it without a microwave. But since we don't have one anymore, and I won't go all into that, but you can look it up why you're at a microwave. So this recipe, I'm going to add a little bit of coconut, a little bit of almond, because I like it a little bit drier than some of the recipes are. So, see how this is doing. Mixing it. You're going to put these on either a bagel pan that's prepared with a little bit of spray, or you can get a cookie sheet with one of these. I call them splats. I'm not really sure what their name is, but it's like a little silicone mat. They're great for a bunch of keto baking. So I'm gonna give this another stir and I'll be back. Okay, so now that it's melted a bit down, I wanna show you what it looks like as it's coming together. It's starting to look like, can you see that? Like dough. It's all melty, coming together. It kind of has that stringy thing happening. I wanna give this a little bit longer. While we're waiting for that to just finish up, it'll just take a couple minutes. You're going to want to start melting some butter down for the topping. So about a tablespoon. It's about 6 bagels. We might get a few more. Sometimes I make them bigger, sometimes smaller. If you want something nice to be able to slice and toast, go for a little bit bigger. So I have made 8 bagels out of this recipe before, and I'm still able to slice them. They're just not as thick. Portion control that way. So anyways, we're gonna melt the butter down. That's finishing. I put a cup of almond flour in here and a ½ cup of coconut flour. To that, I'm going to add my tablespoon and a half of baking powder. Sounds like a lot, but these recipes do need a bit more because it does help them rise. I'm going to add about what is this one? A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I say about because I usually just kind of pinch and go, so I'm trying to measure for y'all. The eggs we're gonna crack right into the pot. That should be done now and ready to go. So turn that off. Okay, I don't know how well you can see it, but this is perfect. So you kind of want it to be a little bit pull to it, but no more chunks in there. So then you're gonna add your eggs. We're gonna have 2 eggs, right from our hens. Turn that up. Mix those in. You can break these up and whip them ahead of time if you like. I don't mess with too much of that. Add that right in. You want to keep doing this while it's hot, so it's still real pliable. If it ends up cooling too fast, then you just put it back over the boiling water there, and it'll get it nice and movable again. You want it to be dough-like. If it's too wet, it makes it harder to handle, and if that happens, you can either add a little bit more flour, or while you're handling them, just add some more to your hands. So that's kind of together good. So take it out of here, and I'm going to use my hands. You're going to want to make sure you don't have any rings on, ladies. I take those off ahead of time. And bring over the sheet, cookie sheet. There you go. So then you can take this out, and then kind of do a little kneading in there, or mixing. It is a bit of a mess to clean up after these. I usually let that soak a bit and then use a wooden spoon to finish. Like I said before, I add coconut oil. I like my dough a little bit drier. I haven't found it to change, or coconut flour rather, I haven't found it to change the texture or taste. I actually really enjoy this. So you're going to want to divide it into 6. So 1, 2, 3, almost. We'll start with that. So you just kind of roll them out into long logs. And if you're using your donut pan, you can just plop them in there. Like that. Just make a bagel like. Look, I'm going to finish that up and I'll be back. Okay, so the bagels are formed. I got 6 of them. So like that. And then I have the melted butter. We're just going to spread the butter on the top. Like that. And then we're going to sprinkle them with the seed mixture of the sesame seeds, poppy seeds, and chia seeds. Chia seeds. I never can pronounce that properly. You're going to want to preheat your oven to 400. These are going to bake around 18 minutes. You just want to keep an eye on them. But you want them nice golden brown. Then you just let them cool, and you can then slice them and toast them if you like. I like having them for breakfast. It's a great way that if you're missing bread, you can have this with your eggs. You can even make egg sandwiches with them. Or like I'm going to do, make yourself some Nutella and put that on top of it. Keto Nutella. Keep it keto. These taste pretty good. The kids even like to eat these. But I pretty much just keep them for me. They can eat the sourdough that's making right now. So there you go. That's the topping. Those go in for 18 minutes, and I'll pop on here for a minute when they're in, or when they're done. Here they are, they're done. Nice and brown. Smell great. There's one up close. So slice that up, toast it, and get your picture of that. Stay tuned for the recipe up on the blog. Until next time, have a good one. Bye for now.